Alright, so we're going to start your reading. And then the way this is going to work is we're going to do a 10 card reading. And if at any card you want to clarify, we can clarify that card. And then also at the end of the reading, if you have any additional questions, you can ask some questions. And I have 3 different decks, so it could be about career, it could be about your love life, anything like that.
Okay.
Or just you in general. Alright, so I'm just clearing out the cards. Alright, and just be open to spirit. Alright, so we're going to get started. We got some interesting cards. Alright, so the first card is your situation. So what came out was the Wheel of Fortune. And this is about elevation of money, a completion of a phase. So that's your situation. And let me know any of these cards if you want to clarify any of these cards.
It's completion of a phase.
Yes, it can mean elevation of, well, I'm gonna say mean either or. It means elevation of money. Also a completion of a phase. So something has completed. So, but that is that's your situation. So this entire reading is going to be around that situation. Okay. Which following this, which is pertaining to this card, so this is what crosses you. So these are like your obstacles about your situation. So the Death card came out. Which is which means the same thing. So the Death card, it can mean general. It could be like literal a death, or it can. But your situation, because you just got the Wheel of Fortune, this is going to be a death to a situation. So endings. Also, with endings come new beginnings. So you're walking into a new chapter right now.
Okay.
All right. Which that's like meaning the same thing. Like Spirit wants to make sure you know there's an ending. All right.
Okay.
So the next card is the 7 of Swords. This is basically unconscious influences. So these are things that are behind the scenes that are unknown to you. All right.
Okay.
So this is the 7 of Swords, which means that you have plans. And hopes also. So this is you going behind the scenes. You're planning out things. You're organizing things, but you're doing it in a low-key manner.
Yeah.
You're not like letting everybody know what you're doing. You just planning and lining all your ducks in a row, but you're doing it, you're doing it, behind it. Not, I ain't gonna say behind the scenes, but you're not letting anybody know what you're doing. All right.
Yeah, I kind of do stuff like low key and I like to I like to see stuff come to fruition before I want to count my eggs before they hatch, so to speak.
Exactly.
That's the type of person I am. Mm-hmm.
All right, now the next card is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is you. This is representing you in your reading. So the Queen of Swords is a woman she's kind of cold-hearted. She's straight to the point. She means business. Very demanding. So this is you, like you getting your ducks in a row, and you're basically putting everybody in their position. Letting people know that you are not with the BS. You mean business. Do not play with me, and if you're gonna play with me, I'm finna use this sword to cut you out. Cut you out of my life. If you don't mean me no good, if you're gonna be about drama, I'm finna cut you out with my sword. Bye. Cause I got better things to do. I got more important things to do right now. So that's
definitely.
Yeah. So that came up in your past. So basically, because you started cutting a lot of people out, that's when your ending to your situation started, and it basically ended your situation. You cut out people, and now you're starting a new beginning. So you're starting to rebuild now.
Okay.
All right. So now your next card, which is conscious influences, and this is probably why you start cutting a lot of things out, which is the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, if you see that, it's three swords, and they're penetrating a heart. That is a three-party situation. So that means that it was you, two other people, or it was another person that you were dealing with, and it was you and another woman.
Okay.
So either you had two people or they had two people. And just judging the reading, that's probably why you start cutting a lot of things out. All right. So then the next card is your near future. So this is like something that's coming up very soon. The near future of your situation. So you have the Eight of Cups. And this is you walking away. This is you walking away from... This is a person that... Well, not a person. This is you walking away. Like, for instance, it could be whatever relationship you had with this person. They offer good things in the relationship financially. And financially or material wise. Or it could be something was good in the relationship that they were offering, which were the cups. So they could have been offering all these like sweet nothings and saying really nice things, but behind the scenes it was like bullshit. It was BS. So this is you walking away from all of those cups, even though it seemed, it was like the gold was glistening, but it was like looking at it, but everything that glitters is not gold. So it seemed like it was gold. If you see the Eight of Cups, it's like eight. Is it 8 cups? Yeah, it's like 8 gold cups, and you're walking away from them. Can you see that? Yeah, so it's like you're walking away from 8 gold cups. But you're walking away like with no worries, like, oh, I can start all over. Like, it's not a big deal to me. I can start all over. I can walk away from all of this. And then the next card is your emotions. So what came out is the Four of Cups. So it's funny. Now, the Four of Cups is somebody offering you, if you can see that, somebody's offering a cup, but you got your hands folded like, I don't want it. I don't want your cup.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep. That's what the Four of Cups. You're really like the person is still trying to offer you gold cups, and you like, I don't want it. I'm good. I don't want it. That's your emotion. You like, like you're very cold hearted. You being a queen of swords, and you very cold hearted about that cup. You don't want it. And then this is somebody that is like really trying to woo you over with all like pulling out all the stops and really trying to really get you back and woo you over, and you're just not impressed. You're not impressed. The next card is your outside influences. So this is regarding family, friends, people on the outside. And it's the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody, I would have to clarify that because that's a little confusing. I don't know if this is a person that's coming in with the Knight of Cups. I want to say that because it's saying like needing more confidence. It seems like this person is just not giving up. That's what it seemed like. Let me clarify the Knight of Cups. See what it say. Let's see. Spirit, clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. The card turned over. Where did it go? It didn't want to come out. There it is. All right. So, So what clarified the Knight of Cups was the Ten of Air, and basically the end of a difficult situation, embrace change, and expecting things to get better, recovering from an addiction. Then we have the Queen of Earth. And then we have make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind of understanding manner. I already know what this is saying, but I'm going to read them all anyway. And then it says renewal. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move on in a new direction. So I'm going to read those a little slowly because I want it to be clear. So we have the Knight of Cups. So this is a man coming with a cup, a knight coming to you with a cup. And it's like he is trying to figure out, how am I going to woo her over? How am I going to convince her that I am serious? He is devastated. Very devastated to the point that he is in almost like a depression over this. And now the cards that clarify that, it says an end to a difficult situation. Embrace change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So that's spirit telling you that whatever he did, it ended. He ended it. And spirit is telling you to embrace change and expect things to get better. Even though you're not interested in his cup, but spirit is telling you he ended those. Whatever happened, he ended it. And then the Queen of Earth came out, and it says, this is for you because this is your reading. Make time for those around you. Spirit is telling you to make time for him. Spirit is also saying take a sensible approach. So kind of like be understanding to what he got to say. And it says the challenges, whatever the challenges were, deal with challenges in a kind of understanding manner. Spirit is telling you to understand where he's coming from, his point of view.
Okay.
And then you have the renewal card. I'm going to show you what that looks like so you can get a good understanding. So the renewal card is like a family coming together. So it says review and evaluate a favorable assessment of facts, time to move in a new direction. Normally this means that a person that has turned a new leaf. That's what normally that means. So he's really, really trying to get you back. And then the next card is your hopes and dreams, aspiration, goals, and your aspirations and goals. And the Five of Wands came out. So you guys are arguing, and there's a lot of argument going on, and you just really not trying to understand what he got to say. And then your outcome, which is the Tower card, and basically you're going to end everything. Everything is you're not going to want to. You don't want to give him another chance. You just don't. You don't got time for it.
Yeah. That's the way I feel, but then I'm like listening to those other cards with Spirit saying being understanding, and so I don't want to be disobedient either.
Well, basically, I'll say this, if you want to work out this situation, he put it like this, and this is not me talking to you. This is Spirit talking to you, because I'm not gonna. Everybody, you have free will, and you have choices. So this is him. This is a person that it was a 3-party situation. He is very, 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 very sorry about that situation. He even ended that situation. He cut it loose, ended that situation. And now he's trying to get you back. He is trying to do everything he can do to get you back. Now, with the cards where Spirit is telling you to understand his situation, it might be where y'all need to have a sit down, and you may need to set some boundaries and let him know what you're willing to deal with and what you're not willing to deal with, and set boundaries. And also could be like, this can never happen again. It can never happen again. And I'm not one to tell somebody to take back a cheating person. I'm not one to say that to a person. But if you do, it's going to be a lot of work as far as to work on the relationship. Like, no relationship is easy, and relationships do take work. So this is a relationship that's going to need work, but this is a person that wants to work on it. He's coming with all kind of cups at you. He coming up with coming up to you with the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 4 of Cups. It was another, yeah, and then you just cut him with the swords. Like, you like, no, and he's coming to you with lots of cups. He wants to work it out. So, let's see. We have about 10 more minutes. Maybe about 10, 15, I'll say 15 more minutes. So, would you like to clarify any cards or ask any questions, or?
As far as my personal goals, I have a few goals that I'm working on right now, and I just want to know if those will be successful, and will they, will everything go through the way I'm expecting them to.
Okay, so Spirit, the goals that she has, are they going to pan out the way that she wants them to? You good on that other situation. You like, I'm good. Like, you already got what you need to know.
I'm trying not to be so. I'm trying not to be so so mean, but I got other stuff that I'm focused on right now. And I just don't want to get at my energy right now. Like, I can't give, that's not what I'm focused on right now. And I don't really want to give it too much of my energy. I got something else that I'm working on and that I'm trying to, make happen. And that's really what I thought we were focusing on, but it seems like it's other distractions that I ain't got time to entertain, honestly.
All right, so I'm going to tell you what Spirit said about your goals that you're working on right now. So the first card is the Four of Air, and it says, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Spirit wants you to go into meditation and really meditate on what you want. Now, when you meditate or manifest, you have to be specific of what you want. Spirit wants you to be very specific. So I'm going to give you an example. So say if you want a new car, right? You got to tell Spirit what kind of car, what color the car is, the year of the car, the make of the car, how much you want to pay for the car. Like, you got to be very specific. So Spirit wants you to sit down, meditate, and ask for what you want specifically.
Okay.
Also, you have the Three of Water. So the Three of Water is about you. It's about a celebration. And it says the need to have more fun. Spirit wants you to really, really relax. Like, take it easy, relax, figure out what you want. But in the meantime, like, some people, they take a vacation and then they come back and get back to work and really, really work really, really hard. Spirit wants you to kind of go back. The Hermit card didn't come out, but Spirit wants you to go into kind of hermit mode, but at the same time relax, get your nails done, and figure out exactly what you want to do and how you want it to be. Then the next card is the Nine of Earth. This is a money card. And it says, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So relax, enjoy what you have now, but you do have successful self-employment coming.
Oh, okay.
Yes. All right, and then you got about 10 more minutes.
I don't know. I guess I can clarify. Well, you pretty much clarified that other situation. I should be, a little more understanding to it and hear, hear from the other side. So I'll take that into consideration. And are there do you have any messages from my ancestors for me?
Yeah, let's see. Now they like to talk, so we're gonna let them talk for the duration of the time. All right, so Spirit, what message do you have any ancestors that have a message for her today? All right, I hear you. Let's see. Okay, so your ancestors are telling you that you have the Chariot card, which is an important achievement, public recognition. So they're telling you that they have your back and whatever you want to do. They're guiding you. They're guiding you through that process. Let's see what else. All right. The next card came out was the Five of Earth. That's fears surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So this is you you not taking help from other people. There's somebody that wants to help you financially.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you what they said too. This guy wants to help you financially with your whatever business or what you want to do. And you're not letting him in to help you. So they're telling you to be wise about who you let help you.
Okay.
Okay. It's like it's certain things that I don't like to say because they're my own personal feelings about them, but it's not for me. This is not about me. So this is what they're saying.
Okay.
They're saying that sometimes you can use a situation to your benefit. So with this man that's offering you all these cups, and he basically betrayed your trust, and he coming with cups. He wants to help you. They're telling you to use that situation to get what you want. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
This is not me telling you this. They telling you to. They use that situation to your benefit.
Okay. So basically, they're saying don't cut it off so soon.
Don't cut it off, but use it to your benefit. If he want to come and say, I'm gonna give you an example, just an example, and you want a car, say, I want a new car. I want to get it on my own. XYZ. There's nothing wrong with that. And like I say, this is not me personally talking to you. But if he coming to you with cups and he's sorry and all this kind of stuff, and he say, oh, babe, I'll buy that car for you, whatever you want. They tell you that if he gonna buy it, take it. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
That's what they're saying. So whatever it is, and he coming to you, use that situation to your benefit. Wow. Your ancestors are like so cutthroat. They cutthroat. They're talking, they're telling you to use that situation to your benefit till you can't use it no more. Basically, if you're hurt about that situation, and I'm not saying payback or nothing like that, but if you heard about that situation, okay, so sometimes like how some women, they go shopping and they'll use the card and spend up all the money on the dude card and all of that. Some women do that and then they get over it. They get over the whole situation that happened. And they move forward. They're telling you like a situation like that. Like, oh, well, you want to buy this? You want to do this? You want to do, okay, yeah. I need my business to get up and running, or I need to start doing this. So yeah, I need this. And he gonna give it to you because he don't know what else to do to win you over. That's not me. Again, that's not me talking. That's not me.
That's the ancestors.
They saying that. That's what they saying. And it's a woman saying this. I don't know which one, who a lady. It's a woman. All right, and let's see. All right. Release fears that hold you back. Okay, so there, the moon card came out, and it says, there's events behind the scenes. Release your fears that hold you back. You have fears. You have a fear of something. Spirit, clarify the moon card. What is her fear? Clarify the moon card. What is her fear? The Chariot came out. Let me do 3 cards. Alright, so you have the Chariot card, the Strength card, and then you have the 5 of Cups. So the Chariot card is basically balancing the duality, balancing light and dark. You trying to like, let's see, and then you have the Strength card. And then, so your ancestors are giving you strength in this situation. Then you had 5 of Cups. Money losses. All is not lost. If you look behind, you may have something to salvage. So, if you look at this card, it says the 5 of Cups. If you can see that. So, there is 3 cups that's spilled in front of him, but there's 2 cards behind him. And this is Spirit saying that, like, basically, you're worrying about those 3 cups, but you got 2 more cups in the background. And that's you can salvage. Basically, with this situation, yeah, this happened, but they're telling you it's not all bad. He's not all of a bad person. He does have good qualities as well. They're telling you to have strength. They have your back. They're going to help you with your strength. And this is you trying to balance your emotions in a situation. So it's like, oh, you can't stand him. You hate him for this situation, but you do love him at the same time. And you're struggling with that. So that's the work that you're going to have to do with forgiveness. They talking. They not ready to go. That's the thing we taught the answers. They don't be ready to go. The Knight of Air came out. And it's basically events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. So they're telling you don't move too fast with this situation. Take your time with this situation. Just be very take your time. All right, and that is pretty much it. All right, my time is up. Yes, ma'am. So all right, you brought Louis. Oh, your phone breaking up. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, but my service is bad over here. Oh, okay. So I hear what you said now. I say you gave me a little insight into my situation and gave me a different perspective on it. So, oh, different perspective. Well, I'm glad of that. I am happy with that. Yeah. All right. Well, let me know if you have any more questions. All right. All right. I will. I'll be reaching out to you as I need you. Yes. You have a great night. All right. Good night. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye bye.